Hello and welcome to my channel. On this tutorial you will learn how to take the back off a Samsung Galaxy. Part 1, Samsung Galaxy S6 and S7. If you have an external case on your Samsung Galaxy, you'll need to remove it before proceeding. To do so, you'll hold down the lock button, tap Power Off in the pop-up menu, and tap Power Off when prompted to confirm your choice. You run the risk of short-circuiting your phone or shocking yourself if you take the back cover off while the phone is on. This is not required but is recommended to ensure the heat applied to the phone does not damage your SIM and micro SD cards, if present. Use a SIM card eject tool and push it into the corresponding sized hole on the left side on top of the phone. This will eject the card tray with the phone's SIM and micro SD card slots. This is to avoid scratching the screen while you remove the back cover. For example, consider placing a towel or a placemat on a table. You'll need to do this for about 2 minutes. The best way to do this is by using a hair dryer or a heat gun, though you must avoid heating one specific spot for more than a second at a time. This loosens the adhesive glue that binds the back of the Samsung Galaxy's housing to the phone's internal frame. To avoid damaging your phone, keep the heat gun aimed at the phone's back cover and quickly move it up and down in a zigzag fashion. Alternatively, you can use a microwavable heating pad made specifically for this task. There should be a crack where the front and the back parts of the Galaxy's housing meet. This is where you'll insert a spudger, a flathead screwdriver, a credit card, or a similarly flat object. Your goal here is to leverage the back of the housing away from the front, but not to pry it off altogether. For example, you might use a guitar pick or a credit card. As you do so, the back of the phone should come away from the front of the housing a bit. Make sure the item you use here isn't metal, as a metal object may scratch or otherwise damage the phone. This will result in the bottom of the back of the phone's housing, as well as both the left and right sides, being disconnected from the front of the phone's housing. You may apply more heat as needed. The last of the adhesive should give way when you do this, since only the adhesive at the top of the phone will be holding the back of the phone in place. You can apply more heat and/or slide your prying tool along the top of the phone to make this process easier. Set the back of your phone aside in a warm, dry place so that you don't damage the phone's internals when you put it back on. Part 2, Samsung Galaxy S through S5. If you have an external case on your Samsung Galaxy, you'll need to remove it before proceeding. To do so, you'll hold down the lock button, tap Power Off in the pop-up menu, and tap Power Off or, in some cases, OK when prompted to confirm your choice. You run the risk of short-circuiting your phone or shocking yourself if you take the back cover off while the phone is on. This is to avoid scratching the screen while you remove the back cover. For example, you might place a towel on a table. Depending on your phone model, this slot's location will vary slightly. S4 and S5 top left corner of the back cover. S2 and S3 top of the back cover. S bottom of the back cover. You can also use a small flathead screwdriver, a guitar pick, or a similarly slim object as long as you do so gently. It should come away from the phone's body. Once you have a firm grasp on the case, you'll pull it away from the phone's body, thereby exposing the battery and SIM card. Be sure to store the back of the case in a warm, dry space so that you don't damage the phone's internals when you put it back on the phone. The tutorial of how to take the back off a Samsung Galaxy has ended here. Thank you for watching this video and don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more tutorials. See you next time.